With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm always looking for ways to show my cat how much I love her. And with Fancy Feast gems, I can pamper her whenever I want with a savory gravy on top of a gourmet mousse pâté. The pyramid shape makes serving simple, so all I have to do is peel and plate to make mealtime feel extra fancy. And with 2 entrees in every pack, it's easy to turn every day into the extraordinary. Fancy Feast gems.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Lowe's knows that no matter your paint project, saving is at the top of your list. That's why when you shop today, you can buy one, get one free select Valspar and HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams one-coat coverage interior paints via rebate. Shop these deals in-store or online today at Lowe's. We help, you save. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. Offer valid 8/21 through 9/3.
I knew it. Another Herdat Media production.
Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
So on today's episode, we are discussing the season finale of McBee Dynasty. I hate when I get into a show and I'm like obsessed with it and then it's over and I'm like, now what? And that's exactly how I feel. So I am very sad, but Chantel, this past Thursday, there was a little bit of a crash out.
What was a crash out? Oh, online?
Yeah, Cole had a crash out.
You know what though? Was that true though? Because when I went to his Instagram, when I saw that, like I couldn't see in his story. So I was like, unless he deleted it.
He deleted it right away.
Oh.
So you guys, he has a crash out. And it's like, it's valid. It's valid. I mean, maybe the tone is off, but it's valid. And he said at Calah, he's like, since you won't answer my phone calls, I'm coming down tomorrow to get our car back. You're driving, and I'm also kicking you out of my mom's apartment. You want to keep talking shit? I'm done. Fuck you, bitch. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why when I saw that, I was like, "Whoa, my God, let me go to his Instagram." But I was like, "Damn, he's calling it out now."
I know it was, it's all about delivery, and I think that's kind of where he messed up is his delivery. Because I would be frustrated too if like Calah is like running her mouth. And I don't know if she is. Honestly, I haven't heard it. But if she is and he's seeing that and she's talking shit about his family and all that stuff. And then it's like you're driving our car. My mom still pays, have a little bit of decency. I don't know. I don't know. Aren't you a little bit embarrassed? But we don't know her side of things. I don't see her talking shit, but I'm sure he didn't just say that from thin air,
Yeah, I'm sure she's sliding into comments somewhere because on her Instagram, she was just posting she was on a trip, an unbothered. And it's there's no way that is the case either. Even after watching the season and watching it play out, I'm a year later, I'm sure you're still hurt by stuff. So you want to say things.
Well, remember when Bravo had made a post and then it was Steven was in it and she commented gag. I mean, that's the bare minimum, but she's obviously saying stuff. And I guess I mean, think about it. Would you be triggered if your family is still covering the cost for her car? And even if she knows stuff, like it's clear she knows some stuff and like she's like used it against him or whatever, but like you're still using his car, having the mom pay. And it's just like, I don't know. It is a weird. I really would love to hear her side on it and her thought process, because there's just no way that I would continue that. Like I would just leave it and be like, take it. You guys have it back.
Yeah, why would you give anyone the satisfaction of having that like on you if like you can just give it back to them and never have to deal with them ever again?
And that's what I'm saying. Like even with Cole, like even having him say that, I wouldn't want some person saying that. So I'm just going to make sure to give it back. I'm not going to be like, oh, even if it was toxic, like it was such a toxic relationship, like I deserve this. It'd be like, no, I don't want anything to do with any of you people, and it's clear as day. Like Christy obviously talks shit about Calah to Steven in those text messages, which like, it is what it is. Like you'd expect that. Or she said like, I don't think you guys should be with each other and all that stuff. And it's like, I wouldn't want that person paying for me, it's weird.
Ever. I'd be like, take your shit, bye. Like never see you guys again.
Yeah, because like if I knew my man's mom is saying you guys are so bad for each other, and obviously it's true, but if I knew that and I'm like defensive, or I'm like, they should not make comments about my relationship, I'm definitely not having that mom pay for any of my stuff.
And you weren't married, you didn't like, there's no kids involved, so it's like it's just a clean slate. Like bye, we're done, we're broken up. It's just not another relationship that was like a little bit longer.
Steven does need to find a girl like Casey and Allie. Like I'm sorry. He does. He cannot. I'm so sorry. And I saw, like, I looked up on TikTok that Joe Millionaire show that he was on, and the other contestant, and she was like girl next door. She didn't have like that like sexy look that Calah has, but like she was like girl next door. She's like a cute girl. And I'm like, that's who he needs to be with, like just like a cute girl who, I don't
think he needs someone that has a little bit of fieriness and that could put him in his place, but like he definitely needs someone humble and like way more chill.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he likes a girl like Calah. Like he does like it. And so, but it's like maybe Calah, but a little bit toned down a little.
Yes. 100%.
Well, she's not going to have, maybe like she has her own independence. Like she has her own
money.
Yeah. Career, like where she wouldn't need you, and she's a boss bitch and she wouldn't need you, but like you could still spoil her. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be out here giving anyone $10,000 to $20,000. But again, like mad respect to Calah for even getting a man to do that, because we could never.
Teach us your ways, remember?
I know, because again, you guys, we were literally those girls who like acted so independent our whole lives, where we're like, we don't need a man, we're so independent. Like, yeah, and no, don't be that way either, though. Don't be in the middle. Don't be that way, okay? Because that's not cute either. So, but when I first started the season finale, just seeing the previews of the season, I'm like, this is the best show, and I'm just so sad. And
I think it needs to be greenlit for more episodes. Like I think 10 is way too short, like maybe like 16, So I think that's like where it's like, whoa, that was fast. Or do you think it was enough amount of episodes?
I think it was enough to be like
impactful.
Well, to be on Peacock, or I'm sorry, Bravo. To like, let's test it out. The ratings are obviously good. I mean, even it's gonna
like the first season that it was fully
because it was on USA before, and it's like, wait, who watches that? But on like Steven, there's so much that's happening this month with Steven in the case. So I'm like looking it up. I did read somewhere where they were like, I saw the McBees and there was a camera crew, but I don't know if it was for the show. So I'm like, maybe they started season 3, but I just don't think it, because I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Yeah, but like also though, for them, it's like they're on a farm. So it's like, it's like a private farm. So it's like we wouldn't see a lot of things either, unless they're like in Kansas City, unless there's someone's on a date and they're recording that. Like a lot of things can be more private.
What state are they in again? Missouri?
Yeah.
Is that East Coast?
It's like, no, it's like they're like mid, like us, whatever that's called.
Well, no, like I'm saying East Coast time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Central time. No, I think they are East Coast time.
No, they're not. If they're in Missouri, they're an hour under us.
Central? Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's so interesting. I always think, I don't know, time zones scare me. But anywho, what'd you think of the episode overall?
Loved it. I mean, I think like to end it with the wedding is amazing, especially it was the first wedding. And I like just loved everyone's like little interactions throughout the episode. Like even seeing the mom and dad interact, like that was the best part of the whole episode to me.
She's so mature, dude.
How? Like, please, how? Like, how can you not be so bitter? Like, because so much people in this world are bitter people, and she just rises above it every single time. Even in the face of her own son, she's like, this is our son's wedding. Like, look at us. Like, we did this. Like, I would be like, ew, look at you. Like, I did this. Like, I wouldn't even look at my husband. And she's like, we did this. Like, well, look at this. And it's just, she's so graceful.
So I think, and I saw a TikTok about this, I feel like when you divorce when your kids are younger versus older, it's just very different. Like, I feel like when the kids are younger and you have to do that 50-50 stuff, there is a lot of bitterness and there's a lot of like, why didn't you do this for them for school and whatever. They divorced when their kids were older, and she only had, what is it, Brayden? Is that, I always forget his name.
Yeah.
She had Brayden, and like, yeah, he was like the youngest, but he was still like older in high school. So they still were able to like do things together, and she had the kids under her 90% of the time. So I feel because of that, like when you get divorced older, like I even think about like me, like my parents got divorced when I was 16, right? Had my parents got divorced earlier, do you know how many memories I would miss out on? Like Chantal, even like family vacations, like when we would all go to places, because like, you know how the dad would always drive or whatever it is, like just like family vacations and just so many things that I would miss out on. And I had a great childhood, even though it was clear as day my parents did not like each other and they had problems. Like I still had a great, amazing childhood. Like I had great parents, you know? So I feel like there's a difference when you're older, that you're not as bitter. And for her, Chantal, she had a career. Like she came out on top of everything. She probably got like half of his money. She came out on top, had her own business, and it's thriving and doing way better. She has like her own life and no baggage and no dealing with the BS. I'm sure also like her husband gave her the ick quite a bit.
I know, but I feel like because of that, it's like that's where it's sometimes just like knowing like I can't believe I put up with you my whole life like this. Like that's where the bitterness can come from.
Yeah, but
and, it's like, and you still did me dirty.
But also like knowing that you just kind of look at that person and you pat them in the back and you're like, ew, like I don't know. I feel like it's so much easier than when you're still like bitter about the fact that the relationship ended. I don't think she's bitter that the relationship ended. I think she's like, thank God, like the shit I dealt with for all that time. Thank God I'm not with this man. So I don't know. I do think like when it's like older that it happens, it can be better. Whereas you will be more bitter when you're doing 50-50 with someone and they're young kids.
Yeah. And you're like having to fight just for your kids.
Yeah. And just like little things that you're like missing out on, and they're missing out on like things. I don't know. But I don't know. When I saw Steven like Senior, I'm happy. I don't know. I want him on the show.
No, I think we all do. I think it would make like this show is good with or without him, but I think it would make it better with him. Like we need to see those dynamics.
Yeah, I agree. I like him on the show, and I mean, I don't know. It does feel like something's missing without him. So,
and he's super close with the kid, so it feels like also like you're basic. It's like imagine a housewife has like a boyfriend that she's with all the time, and then she doesn't show him. It's like kind of weird like that, and that's how it feels on the show, because like they do talk to their dad every day. They are like around him all the time if they can. So it's like we do need to see him on the show so we can see that like that relationship flourish.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't get married at a church and that they have the brother marrying them, but I also have no idea what they are.
Yeah, I didn't think, I'm not that surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. So I want to shout out to Casey Chantal, because Chantal, I feel like Casey is us.
Yeah, she definitely is. She like is looking at everyone like low key and then like wanting to talk shit.
She clowns so hard, but it's funny because she's like the in-law clowning and she don't give a shit. But when she was like, she's like, Calah's coming to this wedding, and like she's all of us, where she's like, why the hell would Calah ever come to this wedding? And throughout it all, like she clowns. Like when she was like walking down the aisle with Steven Sr., she's like, I'm walking down the aisle with him. And then like when she sits down, she's like, this is not my date. And I was just like, dying. And even this is like such a little thing, but when she just had the baby, she's like, yeah, this is all you, Cole. Like the baby looked exactly like Cole.
Yeah, literally. It was Cole's like twin.
Which my first daughter like looked like her dad too. But and they always say like the first daughter looks like the dad, but she was like, this is all you, Cole. And Cole has a distinctive look. And I'm just like, she's just very, very funny. She's very funny. Her facial expressions, everything. Like and I even like said this to her and she like responded. She's like, I can't hide it. Like I do not have a poker face, but that's what makes this show so good. It's not like she's being politically correct. Like I don't want to see that where she's just like hardcore clowning. And
I wonder if she's a little bit more shy to be like more on the show. If do you feel that way?
No, not her. I feel like that was Allie.
Oh, I feel like because Allie had like a lot more important, like they showed her like a lot more scenes with her, like alone. Like we only see Casey when it's like with Cole or the family.
Gatorade is the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water, so you can lose more sweat and raise your game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care, too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at Friskies.com or visit your local store.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
I was deep in it, gaming on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Unfolding the screen made it twice as big and so immersive, I kinda lost myself. Might have trolled a little too close to the sun. Someone in the chat told me to touch grass, so I took my Z Fold 7 outside and kept playing. Still won, got a tan, and a nice little reset. Powerful processor, realistic graphics, you stay locked in, streak stays alive. Can your phone do that?
The new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Get yours at Samsung.com.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
And I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in. Here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team? We can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes. Teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
Your earbud fell in a coffee cup. You need a taco pick-me-up. When modern life gets rough, grab the timeless taste you love. Paso, the old El Paso.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Got a car to sell but no time to waste? Hop on to Carvana.com to get a real offer for your car in seconds. All you have to do is enter your license plate, answer a few quick questions, and if you accept the offer, Carvana will pay you as soon as you hand the keys over. They even offer same-day pickup in many cities. Save your time, score some cash, and sell your car the convenient way to Carvana. Pickup times vary. Fees may apply.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. When you visit the doctor, you probably hand over your insurance, your ID, and contact details. It's just one of the many places that has your personal info. And if any of them accidentally expose it, you could be at risk for identity theft. LifeLock monitors millions of data points a second. If you become a victim, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Yeah, but Allie was planning a wedding, Chantel. So
I know, but that's why I'm curious. Like, I wonder what will happen season 3 if they'll like put more of a highlight on Casey.
And also Allie and Jesse were living apart, so it was like a little bit different. But I feel like we saw Casey quite a bit. I feel like we've seen Casey more than we've seen Allie, and then Casey's personality is like a little bit more than Allie. And I don't know. I just think she's like such a clown. And then like just like how she bossed up this season, where she's like, I'm not dealing with this shit. And it's, again, I swear it's because she has the baby though, because like if she didn't, I don't think she would act like that. But now like she has like the bag secured, so she runs shit, which like kudos to her. But she is just the funniest human, because Chantal, I feel like that's literally us, like with our family.
No, for sure. And like that's good that she feels that comfortable too.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, she is a clown. She's so damn funny. But yeah, Allie looks beautiful.
Beautiful. I mean, their wedding was like so them and so nice. So like I was so happy for them. I was trying to pay attention like to see if she was drinking, because like obviously she was pregnant at this point. And there was one point that they were pouring champagne, and like hers did look like more like orange juice. But I was just wondering. I was like, okay, let's see.
Yeah, because she's like pregnant at this point. So we ended up finding out. Well, actually, I didn't find out. Someone commented this to us or tweeted us this when we were live tweeting the show, and said that actually Casey and Cole both knew that Allie and Jesse were pregnant, but the rest, like the moms and like Steven and all of them, they didn't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's nice. You kind of have to tell like one person. It's nice to like at least tell one person, so you can like, you know, like just be like, dude, like I need help with this because I'm this. Like I just can't even imagine having to put on like a front or do anything like you're probably 2.5 months pregnant there.
I don't think Cole would ever know if it wasn't for Casey, but because
she's
like
super close with Casey.
Exactly. And I love to see that. I love to see sister-in-laws very close, and I feel like they have a genuine, I wonder if they went to the same school as each other.
I know, good question, because like they both met them when they were young.
Yeah, I wonder.
And it's nice that they both have girls now.
Yeah. How about Steven Jr. during the wedding describing who Masha and Galyna are and the difference between them to like, who was it, the security or something?
Yeah. But there's like literally no differences.
Yeah, I know. But so you two had anxiety watching Stephen McBee Sr. and Christy be in the same room.
No, I didn't have anxiety. I loved watching it.
Oh, I had like anxiety. Like I was like covering my eyes. I was so scared, but she doesn't care.
It's crazy how she says that she hasn't seen him in like 2-3 years. Like, how do they not have events that they've like have to be in the same room together? Because with the kids.
Well, I mean, I'm not very shocked by that. Where would they see each other? Like what events?
Like the proposal party. I mean, we saw that like, you know, like I guess like gender reveal that they did for Bravo, but like just things like that, like a genuine gender reveal. Like they have 4 kids together, you know, to not see each other for 3 years is a lot.
Yeah, I just think because their kids are there's not like any graduations. There's, you know, their kids are like the 24, the 28, the 30. So there's not really much going on. But yeah, I always thought it was weird that Senior wasn't at the gender reveal.
I wonder if he's bitter at her.
I know.
Like, you think it's more him than her, because like it's like she's the one that ended up pulling the trigger, so he's probably like, damn.
Yeah, he probably didn't think that it was actually going to happen. And then it did, you know. I don't know.
She's just so graceful, and she's hot too. So I'm like,
He
Like,
looked really pretty at the wedding.
so pretty.
Like the mother of the bride, like, oh wait, she's not the mother of the bride, but like the mother of the groom dress, like was perfect.
Yes.
Very pretty. Again, this is why I think Casey is us, because she's instigating. So throughout the wedding, Steven's like looking for Calah and he's like, where is she? And I really didn't think that Calah would not actually come to the wedding. I was so shocked. But you know what? She stands on business, because if I was like, this is why, again, this show is authentic. It's not some like thirsty people trying to get famous, like how the Real Housewives is. Like anyone who's on the Real Housewives is literally having glam every day, trying to get famous, trying to it's so produced. Where Calah stood on business, where even though she's on this show and she's like, well, it's like, I'm on this show too. Like I should go to this wedding and maybe I'll get more screen time. Like she's not thinking that at all. She was like, this has been a very toxic relationship. Why am I going to put myself down and go to this wedding when they clearly don't like me and I clearly don't like them? And it would make no sense. And I was just shocked by that, because she did go to the gender reveal though, but she stood on business.
I think because like they were really trying at that point, and then like more towards the end of this like season, or like more towards the end of the wedding, it's like they were mostly like probably not seeing each other as much as they were like in the beginning of this of the season. And I'm happy too. Like she shouldn't have went. Like it's like these, you guys don't like each other. You literally don't like his family, and they don't like you.
Yeah,
it'd be so awkward. It's like, you know, that you walking in there, like they don't want you there, but they're just doing it because of Steven.
I know, but there are some women who would still be like, I'm going to go on purpose.
I know.
And that's why I'm like, damn, like good for her. Like you look at her and you're like, mad respect, because she didn't go. And especially because they're filming the show and she's very much a part of it.
That's a really good point. The filming part, like I'd be like, okay, I'm going because like I want to be there.
Yeah.
And
So
then we have Galyna.
Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah. Well, wait, before we talk about that, what do we think of Allie having both her mom and dad walk her down the aisle?
I think sometimes they do that in like other churches. I think it's so nice to do. Like you include both.
I mean, I would feel so good. I would never feel like bitter or sad if my kids didn't ask me, because it's tradition for the dad. But like if my daughter went out of her way to be like, I want you to walk me down the aisle too, like you won in life.
Yeah, I think that it should be like that. Like, why are we just allowing one person to walk them down?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
but
we
it
both
is
raised them, you know, we're both giving them away.
I know,
but the dad gets so much. Like that's the thing. It's like the dad gets so much at the wedding. It's like they get the walking down, they get the first dance. It's like, damn,
for doing so little. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, because they work.
It's my special moment.
Yeah, a lot of the time though, they like worked and they provided so that we could have everything. So, I mean, I didn't see my dad all the time, but he was working his ass off to provide. So that's okay.
Yeah, they both are part of your life, but so it's like, okay, so they both should be walking you down.
Yeah. I died though when Tessa referred to Jesse as like the pretty boy is getting married. I really like Tessa. She's funny.
I know, like I feel like they didn't show her as much as we saw her in the first season. So like I wish they would bring her a little bit more back so we can see more. But it makes sense also because her relationship is really close with Steven Sr. and he's not on the show as much.
What did you think of Allie saying that she and Jesse are getting married stronger than they've ever been?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think you're pregnant.
A little bit of a stretch, you know.
I'm sure it's because you're pregnant now and like you're like, damn, like we really did this. But also, like you guys don't live in the same house, so I doubt it.
You got through it. You got through that little hump of his anxiety attack. And what's like just knowing that she's pregnant? Like, what the fuck was he gonna do? Pull out of the wedding 2 weeks before? Like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I know.
Yeah. Okay, so like everyone's like, where's Galyna? I'm shocked that she's not coming. Like this is Galyna's Super Bowl, you guys. She has been dreaming about
No, truly Super Bowl. Like she was ready.
Exactly. Like she's been dreaming about this. Like she went out of her way to like beg Christy basically to come to this wedding. This meant everything to her. And this was also like a slap in the face to Masha. Like, haha, you're not going to be here. But I was able to make it. And then she was going to be around Steven Sr. and, you know, looking her best and everything. And, you know, she was so excited for this and probably would have been the first one there. But
question, did they have like a seating chart for the seating of the actual ceremony?
I'm sure they did. Why?
Oh, because like it like was like obvious in the sense of like they had 2 chairs like left open. It was first supposed to be for Calah and for Galyna, and I was like, is that like on purpose? Like, did they have a seating chart for where people to actually sit? Because like usually you don't do that. You let everyone sit. You just reserve the first row. But it seemed like maybe they did for this one.
I feel like though in like American culture, they don't do that.
They don't do a seating chart for that?
No, they do like a seating chart where they have like you sit
Okay.
a certain way, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Now I am curious about that. But like you guys, like, I mean, when I'm watching this and I'm like, where's Galyna? Steven, and everyone's like wondering where she is. Chrissy doesn't give a shit. Good for her. But like I'm like, but I need my Galyna. Like I love her. I love her. I love her so much. And I'm like, where is she? And it's like just crazy. Like she, you know, reached out to Christy for an invite, shows up in full glam, but then she gets arrested for DUI on the way. But then you find out it's not a DUI, which is like I'm
she
like
crashes her car. So she basically crashes her car.
Yeah.
On her way there.
But they made it like you're not all the way there. And they're
It
like,
didn't look like it. She literally did not look like it. She was like walking barefoot.
Well, they're saying that she was arrested twice within 8 days for a car accident and then trespassing in her ex's house. And I'm trying to see which one was first that she got arrested for. I'm not sure, but like, so maybe that's why they arrested her. But like, I would have been pissed because the cop literally said,
but
like,
they could arrest you because like they probably asked her to do a breathalyzer and she said no, she denied it. So then like when you're acting like that and you just got in a car accident, like that's suspicion of like, you know, maybe you are drinking. So they have the right to take her into the like wherever they're going to actually do a blood test.
Okay, so here's what I have. So the legal documents say that she was charged. She's such a mess, bro. She was charged with failure to exercise the highest degree of care, resulting in automobile accident. The charge was later downgraded to a defective equipment misdemeanor, according to an amended filing from December of 2024. In a court filing, 1 week later, she was then arrested for trespassing and disturbing the peace. And entering a house, advised in the past not to come back to the residence.
Probably went to Steven Sr.'s house in Masha's
Yes. Upon entering, she was allegedly screaming, using derogatory names, making threats of bodily harm and death. When she was escorted, dude, Russians. I feel like this would happen.
She just like lost her mind in the sense of like she was such in a bubble in her own mind that she thought that this was her family and this was her, like this was the end. And for her not to get that, like she could not fathom any other world.
But I feel so bad for her daughter because her daughter had that conversation with her and we'll talk about it. And then look, 8 days later, she doesn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Okay, now, so before that, we'll continue on that, but back to Casey being a clown, another part of her being a clown. And Bravo's funny for including it. She goes up to Cole and she's like, hey, I met your cousin. And she said that when you were younger, your favorite color was pink. And I was dying because like you could tell like these men are like pink. Ew, like, you know, of course. But I was just like, she's such a clown that she even does that. I don't know. But anyways, okay.
Right away when she finds out, she literally runs. And
she's excited to tell him. But like low-key, that's us, Chantal. I would do the same thing. So I was like dying. Okay, but then back to Galyna. So we find out that it wasn't a DUI and whatever, that she was just like maybe having like anxiety. You think she took medication or anything?
For sure.
Okay. Well, so she was clearly just like worried about going to this wedding. They find out that she's in an accident, which is crazy that during this like wedding, Steven's like finding out, he's talking to Galyna's daughter and he's like, what happened? Yeah, like it's so crazy. And so then Galyna, like that evening, I thought that Galyna would still try to make it to the wedding, by the way.
You know, like when she was walking up barefoot, I thought that was the wedding. I was like, she did not just go to the wedding, but like
Me
it's probably
too.
like it ended earlier than like she got out. I swear,
because they have early
she would've
weddings.
went.
They have early weddings, so I
Yeah.
guarantee that's why by the time she got home, like it was like obviously she wasn't going to, but I definitely think she would have had it not ended early. But it was so sad because all Galyna was worried about was going to this wedding, and her daughter is like, fuck this wedding, fuck all this drama. She's like, get over this family. They have each other at the end of the day. All I have is you. You need to relax because like it is making her crazy and she's not thinking through. And clearly like what her daughter said did not resonate with her because 8 days later she gets arrested.
No, that was the saddest thing. And it's like, she's literally telling you're literally telling your mom you need some help because she knows that there's more to it than like, just like get over it. Like she clearly needs help. She needs to talk to someone. She needs to do something. I don't know what it is because like she is obsessed. Like she's obsessed with being part of the family.
It's crazy how a man could ruin you though. Like a man.
I know, but that makes me so sad. Why are you letting him win? And it's like, it pisses me off because he does, his issue is that he does act like he still cares. So like he's, calling her daughter, making sure. So it's like, I'm sure that messes with her too, where like she gets these glimpses of him caring. So she's like, should I do something else that's going to make him care? So it's like, she's like, in Twilight, how there's like in the second movie where Bella like does everything that's Daredevilish to see like Edward Cullen come to her. That's like what Galyna's doing.
Oh wow.
She like wants the attention, so she'll break into their house because she wants the attention from him.
Yeah, or when you have like a tantrum because you want attention.
Yes,
we've all been there,
Oh no, I have not. Do not put me in that category.
Not that intense. No. So yeah, the wedding was beautiful. Everything was great. It ended up like being fine. And honestly, it ended up working out well. There was no drama. So that's great.
But that is annoying for all of them to have to be part of that. Like listen to that, like worry about that on the wedding day.
I know. It was a lot. Yeah. Now, you guys, this is the time like Steven finally tells his brother what's really up with their dad and the FBI. And it's like, I honestly feel like there's just so much weight on Steven. And I feel bad for him because he's 30 years old. It's like a lot going on with him and him having to like run things, tell them. It's just like a lot on a 30-year-old. So,
and it's so crazy that like so much time passes. So like, this was like in October, probably when he told them, or early November. And it's still been it's almost about to be a year now of them finding out. And they thought that like, and I think the production asked him like, oh, when are you going to find out? And he thought like maybe May, and then they pushed it again to September. So I don't think they're going to push it again. I think this is it, but look how sometimes it just drags so long.
All I know is free Stephen McBee.
I know.
Free our Stephen McBee. Like you guys,
go there because people are crazy when it comes to like money.
They're gonna be like, fraud. Why would you ever say free? You know what? The government
money away from these people. Like I'm just like, okay, we get it.
The government is fraudulent, so I don't care. The government is fraudulent, so it is what it is.
Literally, dude.
So if someone plays checkers with them or chess, like it is what it is. I don't care. It is what it is. Like. The stuff that we have to deal with, like with our taxes and things like that, and what we have to pay. I don't no, like it's fine.
Insurance companies are fraud. Like what the heck? Like not
so
fraud.
Fraudulent.
Like, literally, like why we have to pay insurance in this country? Like half the time, like for every single thing, like it's to cross the street. It's like you have to have insurance. Like God bless.
And they make it so difficult and they make it so hard. So it's like free, and of course they're gonna. And it sucks because like I swear you'll have sexual predators, like whatever abusers out within a couple of months, but like someone like this, they'll be like, nope, we're not going to get them out. And it's like, fuck you guys, dude. Like literally fuck you guys when you guys are the most corrupt of the corrupt. But anyways, there's an update and, where they're saying that the dad hasn't been the same at all since all of this has happened, and it's taken a toll on him. And I think that's like super, super sad.
I do too, but like, why are we like, dating Masha here still?
Wait, I don't think he's still with Masha.
Oh, really? No, I think they were. I think he just even told us in our interview that he was with Masha.
Oh, wait, he said he saw her.
Yeah, he's like, just like, well, according to 2 weeks ago, I just saw her car or something. So yeah, he's still with Masha, girl.
Yeah. You're so right. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh.
Maybe it helps him like make his pain go away. I don't know, but I mean, I do hope that for their sake, for their family's sake, for all of them, like it's a very like it's not such a harsh sentencing because like up to 30 years is crazy, and for you as a kid to hear that, like that would make my heart sink.
I know. And I feel bad because they just had these like babies. And you guys should follow Steven and Christy on TikTok. I don't know why the hell Christy doesn't have an Instagram. But anyways, Instagram's like fucking lame, so I don't blame them. But like TikTok, I love TikTok. And they have a TikTok and he is around his granddaughters quite a bit. And like that, you can tell that's what's bringing him joy and stuff. So it's sad, but they share their life both of them do like a lot on TikTok. And it's really interesting to watch. So, but I don't know, you could tell though when what's her name was having the baby, Casey, which she looked so good after having the baby. You could tell that they're like, they look heavy. Their heart looks heavy. If you know,
this is like looming. Like every single day that they have to wake up, they have to think, okay, like this is coming. We're gonna get like, you know, the answers. Like that's a lot to deal with. That's a lot of stress.
Yeah, I know. Free Stephen McBee. I'm just kidding. Because I'm gonna get so many bad reviews.
Yeah,
like,
let's not, just in case.
We have some sensitive people who do listen, and they be writing some bad reviews if we
someone's gonna say, like, do you know what that did? It made this other farmer not have a family or crop. Like, I don't even know what they're gonna come up with. I'm gonna be like, shit.
I know. I swear to God. So Calah did an interview, by the way, where she talked about the show and like where she's at. And she said, I've been really focused on my personal growth and getting back to a good place. I'm the happiest I've been in a really long time. I'm just riding the wave and focusing on myself right now. And she says, I tried my best to get him through his ordeal, like about Steven, but that care and consideration wasn't reciprocated. I think that's where things really started going downhill for us. And Steven said, like, it's best that way. He told us that too.
Yeah, I think for her, she is a very, you know, I wouldn't say needy, but like she needs a lot, like, you know, so it wasn't just like, and maybe for Steven, he just like all his life, he's seen his dad take care of people with like financial things and just taking care of them in that sense. So he maybe thought that he was fulfilling that role. But when she lost her sister and she saw that like he wasn't there maybe as much for her that like she wanted him to be, like, I think that's probably when she was like, F this.
Yeah. You know, realizing her sister had a daughter though, like, I feel like I'm surprised like she didn't take her daughter in, but I mean the mom did, so it's the same thing.
Yeah. Do you think she's in the right place of mind to take her daughter in?
No, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Let's give stability here.
Where is she from, by the way?
Dallas.
No, is she from Dallas, like originally?
Oh, I don't know. I just know she like lives there.
Okay.
I'm sure she's from Texas originally.
So many of you guys watch the show now.
I know. It's so fun though. And if you haven't, it's only 2 seasons to catch up.
I feel like most our people are watching it now.
Yeah. It was
like a few one-offs, but I feel like
it was
most
the best weekend of my life when I was catching up. So I'm sure it was like you guys.
I swear to God, I wasn't even paying attention to my kids when they were like they were asking a question. But wait, let me just finish this episode. But yeah, overall, great episode, great show. I'm very, very sad, and let's see what happens. We'll keep up with them. Chantal, we need to do a beef stick review. I've been waiting for you.
We'll just give them to my house. Give them to me.
Oh, okay. You want me to drive to your house and give it to you?
Yeah, it's not that far.
It's like 20 minutes too far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, anyways, they had like a cute merch line if you guys want to check out. Like, clearly we're their biggest advocates at this point. We're like obsessed with them.
I still want my hat too.
I know.
I actually wear hats. You don't.
I did. I wore it to the cider mill.
Oh. Did anyone come up to you?
No, but like I wasn't. Oh my God. It was really dead. It was like I went on a Friday. It was so dead. No one was there yet. It's not even like fall yet. So yeah.
Yeah, you know it's summer. Like fall doesn't start until September 22nd.
I know. Yeah, I went very.
Think of everyone trying to rush it.
Well, I rush everything, so that's that. Well, I hope you guys had a great, fantastic week. We will be back with Miami and Orange County, and make sure you guys join us on Patreon because we do 2 additional episodes and ad-free episodes there. So support us on there, and we love you guys. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.